Lawless is based on the true story about the Bondurant Boys, who were one of the bigger and more ruthless gangs working around in the 1930s. Um, the shots of the film were all beautiful. There was real mood and a good dark style in the cinematography. It had that dark and gritty feeling about it that I liked. And I also enjoyed the selections of songs that were selected for the score, because the music fit with the story and the scenes going on at the time. The sets were very creative too, I thought. All of the towns looked real and authentic to the times they were portraying. I thought that all the actors in this movie did a very good job in their roles. Tom Hardy, who played the British guy in Inception, as well as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, he was good in this movie, and I was very pleased with Shia LaBeouf's performance in this movie as well. I think that if he keeps getting roles like this, he'll go far as an actor. I also particularly liked the gore in the movie. The blood and carnage are used well, and it has a purpose. The blood wasn't just used for the sake of using blood. The use of it made me feel uneasy and worried for the characters. And the action in the fight scenes were pulled off pretty well. They were very impressive. And the amount of blood they showed in one scene, a scene where one of the characters, and this is a spoiler by the way, one of the characters gets their throat slit, and he's far away from anyone who can help him. He's bleeding out, but he holds onto his throat, and it's still bleeding. And when we cut to the next scene, it's not at a funeral. He's survived. And to survive something like that is like a miracle, okay? And not only would it have taken an uncountable amount of good luck and good timing, but also an unbelievable amount of willpower. And my theory is that he didn't just survive because of luck. He survived because of a purpose, because of how much he cared about his family. He wants to protect his family to the point that until he knows that the ones he loves are safe and that it's okay to die without anything happening to them, until then, no matter what, he will force himself to keep on going. That's how much his family matters to him. That's how much one scene, which only had one line of dialogue in it, by the way, told me so much about the character. I mean, of course I already knew that the guy loved his family, but now I knew to what extent he was willing to go for them, and what pain he was willing to live through to save them. But yeah, I liked the movie. It was a very solid movie, and I recommend seeing it.